Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 30 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We'll start with Stellar Lumens at number 20, followed by Toncoin, Chainlink, Leo, Monero, Cosmos Hub, Ethereum Classic, and then we'll end it with OKB at number 30. Let's get straight into it. Stellar Lumens against BTC. Yes, a super spike up, which we caught. I'm going to be harping on this again and again and again. This was something which we caught on the 28th of June. Yes, we already caught this, and where was this? 28th of June. Yeah, this was our entry here. we were already expecting a spike, and eventually it did spike. Anyway, we think that Stellar Lumens could be on its way out of the resistance line, right? This is a 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to assume this is a fourth touch. 4 touches of the resistance line. Eventually, it is just going to break. But because it is slanted, even if we do break, there could be deep retraces, right? Very deep retraces before we see any clear spike towards the moon for Stellar Lumens against BTC. This doesn't really look like a proper reversal chart pattern yet. If we were to just consolidate here, do nothing for many months, then yes, this could be an amazing move coming on for Stellar Lumens against BTC. We could build a very big wave 2. We get a wave 3, 4, 5. Maybe something like that. Or this whole thing could just be a wave 1. We could come down for a proper wave 2. 3, 4, 5. Again, we don't really know exactly what's going to happen here yet, but yeah, we're just gonna focus on here first, right? And even if you were to see a consolidation, it's probably gonna take several months. There is also that possibility we could still head back under the skinny pink line, head back down, and maybe form something like a ABCD here. Sure, of course. But as it stands, we will still hold on to our stash over here, which we acquired on the 28th of June, and yeah, it's already August, June. Is it June? 20th of June. Yes, okay, it's June. I was thinking July, so no, it's June. And this was an inverse head and shoulders. You see this? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, zip up. Any clear signs of a continuation? Yeah. This looks to me like a consolidation, right? We keep getting lower highs and higher lows. But the question we have is this the low? I don't think so. I think we're going to get another low, right? This would look more proportionately pleasant, right? We get something like this over here. And then we zip higher. Whoa, this would be awesome, right? But again, we still don't see any clear moves yet for Stellar Lumens against BTC. So we're just going to take things one step at a time for Stellar Lumens, BTC. Stellar Lumens against USDT. Same thing as well. The movements are same across both pairs. We're already above the skinny pink line. Is there a possibility that we could still? Yeah, of course. But are we anticipating more upside? Yeah, we are. Are we in a consolidation? Yes, we are. Symmetrical triangle? Yes, it does. It does look like a symmetrical triangle. At this point of time, things can always morph into something else over time. But as it stands, it's a symmetrical triangle. And symmetrical triangles are bullish continuation chart patterns. So we're anticipating Stellar Lumens to hit higher, right? We were saying probably 25 cents. Probably, what is this? 25 cents. We have a target. We don't know if it's too high or not, but the target of 25 cents still remains. So where is 25 cents? Yeah, here. So maybe this is just a 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 4 waves. 5th wave up. Potentially, this could be Stellar Lumens. So again, I'd be very, very careful about making a move here. We're above the skinny pink line, so there is a very big buffer over here, which means that we could still head lower for Stellar Lumens before seeing some sort of a reversal. So we don't know how much lower things are going to go, but we are still anticipating Stellar Lumens to eventually head back up. Of course, if Bitcoin collapses, Stellar Lumens is going to collapse as well. So nothing is written in the stars for Stellar Lumens. But as it stands, we're already in a bullish trend, right? We are already above the skinny pink line. Every time we go above the skinny pink line, we switch our bias to bullish, and we would anticipate more upside for Stellar Lumens. Let's say, for example, we go back in time, right? And we did, let's say, this, right? So at this point of time, we saw Stellar Lumens. It broke above the skinny pink line. And we are kind of in a consolidation, right? Something like a symmetrical triangle. But we will also be anticipating like more upside, right? For Stellar Lumens, right? So eventually, you know what happened? Yeah, we actually rose higher, right? This was the where was this? Symmetrical triangle that came in, right? Up, down, zip. Right, we are already above the skinny pink line, and we anticipate Stellar Lumens to stay above the skinny pink line. Right, our bias is already bullish. So, and you don't always get tradable chart patterns. Was there any clear tradable chart patterns over here before we zipped up? No. Right. I mean, of course, if you look at the bigger picture, this is an inverse head and shoulders, right? But as it stands, we don't have any clear tradable chart patterns for Stellar Lumens at this point of time, right? Could we turn into a bullish chart pattern of sorts? Yeah, sure, of course. But we're anticipating not exactly a straight line up, but yeah, as long as we're above the skinny pink line, right, we shall remain with our bullish bias for Stellar Lumens. The future looks bright as of now. Things can always change, but as of now, it still looks bright. Moving on will be Toncoin. Ton against BTC. We'll look at it on CoinX. Doesn't look good, right? Previously, we've been following Toncoin, right? Because we do the top 50. So Toncoin is being analyzed a lot. And ever since we acquired the head and shoulders, we're already anticipating more downside. And also since we broke the skinny pink line, we have been mentioning this week after week that more likely than not, there could be more downside for Ton against BTC. We don't have any clear targets, but we're anticipating more downside. Ton against USDT, we'll look at it on Gate. Ton against USDT, okay, looks a bit more hopeful in the sense that this could be an A, we go out for a B, we come out for a C, and we get a D, E maybe, something like that, breaking higher. Of course, we could also do something like that, right? Just break above it, get a proper E, continue higher. But this could take several months, right? By the time it starts breaking out, it could already be, if you look over here, April 2024, right? So this could be many months of ups and downs and seesawing before we see any clear reversal. But we're under the skinny pink line, so our bias is bearish for the open network against Tether. Chainlink. Link is a OG coin. Don't fade Link. We're expecting Chainlink to eventually reverse and start turning bullish again. We are still under the skinny pink line. We're still under the resistance line. One fine day, we're hopeful that Chainlink is going to break higher. So the question we always ask is, when is that day? Are we going to get an inverse head and shoulders over here as we break higher? Or are we going to come back down, form something like a ABCD before breaking higher? Again, we're still under the skinny pink line, right? We're still under the resistance, so we still remain with our bearish bias for Link BTC. We're closing towards the resistance though, the gap. We're closing the gap. So there could be a break, but because it is slanted, I still would expect a retrace of sorts eventually. So yeah, that's our take for Link BTC. Link USDT. Chainlink USDT. Okay, my hope is that we see some sort of a inverse head and shoulders, right? Chainlink previously, we had a mountain range over here. So we were like, hey, this could head much lower. But nope, the Chainlink Bills was like, no. We're going back up. So this invalidated, right? This move above the support once broken becomes resistance. Resistance once broken becomes support. So this support was broken, and yeah, we're very high above it. So we are anticipating a potential reversal coming on for Chainlink against USD. And we are hopeful that we'll get something like a right shoulder as we head higher towards $15, a target fresh out of the oven for you for Chainlink. So we are now anticipating the right shoulder to complete. Moreover, I spy with my eye a hammer for Chainlink. So hammers are usually bullish reversals, right? But we are getting a hammer right at the top, so I don't really like it. I mean, if we dropped here, we got a hammer over here, then yes. But not to say it's not valid, but all we know is that there is buying pressure coming in, right? As we hit $7, there is buying pressure over here. So we're anticipating the possibility of Chainlink completing a right shoulder as we head towards $15. 7 to 15 is double, though it's a 2x. It's 100% from where we are. So the question we have is, where is the right shoulder? Is this the bottom? Are we going to stay above the skinny pink line? Could we still dip lower? Okay, yeah, it's still early to tell, right? It's still too early to tell. It's very risky for us if we were to make a move now. You can, but you need to have a stop loss if you want to take a trade for Chainlink, because this could still happen, right? But Chainlink is a solid project. Do I trust Sergey? Yes, Sergey Nazarov has my utmost respect. Link against... Okay, yeah, this is Chainlink against USD. So more upside is to be expected eventually for Chainlink. There could be some violent seesawing. Of course, this all depends upon BTC. If BTC maintains its bullishness, then more likely than not, Chainlink could be heading towards $15 sooner rather than later. Where are we? Leo token. Leo against BTC. Leo against Bitfinex. Leo against BTC on Bitfinex. We still have our 9888 target. We are at 13492 yards. This looks to me like a continuation. So yeah, this looks like a, to be honest, rising channel of sorts, maybe. Mountain ranges heading lower, 9888. We could be heading towards the 0.618 golden retracement ratio though. Again, we're not entirely sure. We don't have any clear high quality chart patterns other than this, right? The last time we got a proper chart pattern was here when we had a very nice descending triangle, right? Mountain 1, Mountain 2, Mountain 3. Descending triangle, zip down. This looks to me like a potential rising channel in the making. Rising channels usually break lower. So we still remain loyal to our 9888 target. However, one thing to note is look very carefully the volume. I think the wheels have already stepped in, right? Sure, we could head lower, but the wheels are already stepping in. I'm not so sure if they are looking to trade it, but the wheels have already stepped in. Something to take note of. Leo against USD. Don't fade Bitfinex. Don't never fade Bitfinex. Anyway, Leo against USD. We're already above the skinny pink line. Right. The last time we crossed the skinny pink line, that's it. Bull season starts. So is this a bull season for Leo? Not too sure. Could we still head back under the skinny pink line? Not too sure. Could this be a reversal? Sure, it could be. But in terms of tradability, I just don't think it is that. It's not really that liquid in my opinion. So there is still this possibility we could head lower. If we head higher, great. Absolutely great. But yeah, we're being very, very cautious, right? You may call this a falling channel that we've already broken out from. It's parallel towards the skinny pink line though. Right. Yeah, it's a falling channel. So we've already broken the falling channel. We retested the support, bounce off of it. Yeah, this could be a reversal. Absolutely possible. But yeah, I don't think I'll be trading Leo because it is not really that liquid. One. Number two is that it's not really that convincing to me. So yeah, there are many other chart patterns with higher quality, more beautiful patterns, right? Anyway, where are we? Leo moving on would be Monero. Monero against BTC. Here we are for Monero. Okay, so for Monero, we're anticipating a squeeze as well. Lower highs, higher lows. So the question we always ask is this the bottom? I don't know. I think we're probably going to take this out. Right. Zip a little bit lower. Take that out. Zip back up. Form a wave E. Right. This whole thing could be A, B, C, D, E. Pom. Right. By the time this happens, it could be November 2024. Yeah, so it could be a long way out before it breaks higher, right? So I think privacy coins will probably have their time in the sun, but it's going to take some more months, I would say. Maybe a year, a little bit more than a year before we see a revival of privacy coins. XMR against USDT looks pretty okay, to be honest. If you look at XMR against USD, I think this is a potential symmetrical triangle in the making, right? If you look very carefully. This is a symmetrical triangle, right? A, B, C, D. It is a wave E. Right, it's an A, B, C, D, E. We could be breaking higher. You see that? But of course, Bitcoin must not collapse. If Bitcoin collapses, it's going to pull XMR down together with it. We're already above the skinny pink line. So the hope is that we complete a proper consolidation and break higher. Even the wave E looks like a symmetrical, right? So we're going to have to see how things go, right? But we're expecting a potential continuation towards the upside for Monero against USD. Moving on would be Atom. Atom against BTC. Here we are for Atom. You're also expecting this low to be taken out. This looks to me like a descending triangle. You see these boys and girls? Mountain 1, Mountain 2, Mountain 3, Mountain 4. We're just about to zip down for Atom against BTC. I think we're hunting for the stop losses, right? Anyone who had a stop sell order over here will probably be taken out. We might even take out these lows though. So watch out for that. Watch out for that. Atom against USDT. Here we are for Atom. I still think we're going to be taking out these lows here, where we at $7. I think we're coming back down to $7. I don't see any clear bullish reversals, right? You can see that when Atom rises, it's kind of curving back down, right? You can feel the curve, right? Yeah, so this is like a mountain. It could be coming down for the second mountain, right? Could we just start zipping higher? Of course. This whole thing could turn into an ascending triangle. Value 1, value 2, value 3, we hit higher. Absolutely possible for Atom, but we'll anticipate more likely than not more downside, right? If we were to anticipate Atom BTC to hit lower, very likely Atom USD is going to hit lower as well, right? We attempted to break above the skinny pink line, but we kind of failed, right? We got slapped down. Pah! We're still under the skinny pink line, so we respect the skinny pink line and remain with our bearish bias for Atom Cosmos Hub. Ethereum Classic against BTC. Here we are for Ethereum Classic BTC. We are still in a downwards trend. I think we're going to take out this low. I don't think we're done yet. So 487. Yeah, we're at 618. So more downside for Ethereum Classic. I kind of like what I see because this could be a very big accumulation, right? Very big accumulation before things start returning back up. But if we were to anticipate an accumulation, more likely than not, more downside for ETC, BTC. ETC, USDT. Here we are. Okay, very nice symmetrical triangle. Right, we've been tracking this symmetrical triangle for a very long time, and our hope is that we eventually break the skinny pink line. Right, stay above it, continue higher. Right, very nice ABCDE potential in the making. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see how things go. There is potential for Ethereum Classic, but there is also danger, right? Because this is it could be a mountain range, but I don't think so though. This was a mountain range, right? We went lower, zip higher, right? Consolidation. So this could also be a very big inverse head and shoulders in the making. You see that? Do you see that? So we're right under the nose of the skinny pink line. A brick may not be too far away towards the upside. So that's what we hope. We would like to see the break first, proper consolidation before doing anything for Ethereum Classic. OKB against BTC. We'll look at it on OKX. So for OKB, we're already under the skinny pink line. I don't like that. We respect the skinny pink line. Once you break the skinny pink line, we will anticipate the potential of more downside to come for OKB against BTC. OKB might behave a little bit strangely though, as in like, we break the skinny pink line, we could still zip back up before zipping back down. And we could still be zigzagging around the skinny pink line before continuing higher. So there could be some zigzagging over here, right? I could already count 3 waves, but this could be a fourth wave coming on. Fifth wave coming on. A 5 wave type of a correction. Possibly. But in terms of tradability, we don't see any clear tradable chart patterns for OKB BTC. So we're just gonna have to next OKB BTC. OKB USDT, we're anticipating more upside, $75. We're in a consolidation. We're anticipating this consolidation to eventually break towards the upside. Yes, OKB BTC has already touched the skinny pink line, and the possibility of OKB USD following OKB BTC towards the skinny pink line, yeah, it's very high. But of course, we still have our targets over here, so we're still anticipating the continuation towards $75. We're at 42. That is another 30, 40, 74%, yeah, towards the upside. So yeah, we're leaning bullish though. There's already a hammer over here. There were hammers all across crypto, which means that there is buying pressure coming in. So potentially more upside for OKB BTC. OKB USD. Our hope is that it continues higher, right? But at this point of time, we just don't see it yet. So be very, very careful. All right, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's top 30 crypto TA. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one.